Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be taking a look at some Rakdos Sacrifice because we got a couple of new cards in Aetherdrift that actually work pretty well in here. And I think people are going to be excited about seeing one of them come back because this is one of the better decks for that card. But getting into the list, we do have some Eaten Alive because we're going to have lots of things we want to sacrifice, so this works perfectly here. Same thing with Final Vengeance. Just gives us some options between the two. We are going to play one of the new cards here in Grim Bauble because, well, early removal is actually really important against the mono red matchups. But worst case scenario, we could always sacrifice it and Surveil too. Or we can sacrifice it to something else. Then we have a Hopeless Nightmare. Same thing, getting to deal some damage, but it gives us an enchantment we can sacrifice after the fact. Scavenger's Talent should be a lot of fun with all the things we're gonna have to go to the graveyard, hopefully. And then we have Spiteful Hexmage. This gives us 2 permanents we can sacrifice if we want, which is always nice, and alongside some Clockwork Percussionists. Also gets us a card when it's sacrificed. But the card I think a lot of people want to see in action here is Bloodghast. Now, Bloodghast is really cool because it comes back every time you play a land, so we could sacrifice it, play a land, have it come back, and then at some point, if somebody has 10 or less life, your opponent that is, it'll have haste as well when it comes back. But mostly we just want to have fodder so we can just keep sacrificing that and not lose any value. Speaking of, we have Disturbing Mirth as another way to sacrifice things, get us some cards, some Undead Sprinter, another card that comes back from the graveyard. So now we have 2 sets of cards that do it. We have a Braids just as a catch-all, you know, maybe get us some cards, maybe drain the opponent. And then kind of the underplayed Rottenmouth Viper. It was hot for a minute, went away, and now we're going to see if this current meta leaves a little room for the Viper. I don't know that it does, but we're going to find out. Now, if this is your style of deck and you want to update it, we will have the link that takes you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor, so you can download this or any other stuff we played in Standard, because we have a lot of bangers this season so far. But also, if you want to help us work our way toward getting an editor so you get more content and better content, be sure to check out our sponsor over at Tales of Adventure. That's TOAMagic.com. Use code DRAGON, DRAGN. It'll save you 5% on everything you get on the site. And if that doesn't work for you, check out the merch link below. That'll help just as well. But alright, let's go see if we can sacrifice our way to some wins. Yeah, let's keep it. This is kind of the removal hand. Not a lot we can do with this. Hopefully we'll draw something playable, creature-wise. Oh, so we're doing some red things. Good thing we kept this hand, then. There will definitely be a great many things for us to kill. Let's go here. And then we'll play this, because we'll actually be able to remove the enchantment off of it with the Vengeance next turn, assuming we use it to kill a creature. Alright, Swift Spear. Guess what? I'm not blocking. Rage away. Like, not really a secret here. Alright. Ooh, another Hex Mage. That's interesting. Alright, so we'll definitely play this. Let's go ahead and tap this for black. Kill this while we can, since that's a sorcery. Sack that. Attack for 3. Play this guy. I think I'll go ahead and put the enchantment on this. And then if I have to block with it, it dies and we get a food at least. Screaming Nemesis. You got it. Not even worth it for us to block that, I don't think. Well, I guess it would have been nice, huh? Alright, no attacks. Heartfire Hero, you got it. Hardclaw, you got it. I guess I'll block. We won't get to use our food except to bring stuff back, so that's a little disappointing, because I'm assuming they'll just shoot us for 3 and keep us from gaining life. Oh, they had another rage, it looks like. Nope. There was a weird pause, like they might have. I mean, just shoot us, opponent, because we're going to be making food. I was going to say, it's probably tempting to kill our creature, but don't kill our creature. We take our turn. Cracking the food does nothing. Getting a land does nothing. So I guess we just level this, which is less than exciting. And then I guess we end the turn, sack some things. I mean, because we can sack the treasure that we can't use. Hopeless Nightmare, because we get to scry. We'll get rid of that. Whole bunch of treasures get made here. Oh, no, we get to mill. Forgot. I guess we'll mill us. Because there's a chance we could get something good out of the yard. We'll just put that on here, I guess. Come on. Where's our big stuff at? Man, nothing? Just lands? Ugh. I mean, alright. Grim Bauble, you're something. Like, don't love it, but it's a thing. Alright, what's that last card? I mean, we're at 9, so we gotta do something. I mean, if it's a burn spell, it's a burn spell. Like, we're still wrecked, right? And you got something else? I'm sure you do. Or else that attack would just be weird. So what is it? Oh, it's that. Alright. Well, that hurts. So we take 5. Oh, no, we don't actually kill that. So we don't take 5, and we actually get to kill that for no penalty. Love that for us. Question is, do we return a Hex Mage, or do we return probably a Clockwork Percussionist, so when it dies we get a card? So let's do this. Let's make a 1/1, because we can just sack that, because it can't block anyway. So we'll sack 1, 2, 3 things. And then we'll get this back. And then hopefully find something worthwhile. Man, if we could get a land, geez. We got 3 Bloodghast in the yard. We can just keep sacking those every turn. Oh, I meant to pause it during our upkeep. Oh, I was trying to click I clicked the wrong thing. Ugh. Darn it. That's what I was aiming for. And we get the card until our next turn, so there's that. Alright, get all these knuckleheads into play. I mean, it didn't matter because we drew a land anyway, but I would have liked to have sacrificed the bauble during our upkeep. They don't have haste yet because the opponent has some extra life here. I don't think I want to attack with the Percussionist just yet. And especially since we can get back Rotmouth Vipers and stuff. So let's just go... Actually, yeah, let's attack. We're going to get a Viper back. What am I talking about? And then we'll just sack these, since we can hopefully do this every couple of turns. Hold on, how many cards do we have left? 35? Maybe we start milling the opponent. So we have 2 Vipers in our yard already. So let's get them for things. Oh, and then now that they're at 10, because of the Viper, next turn, we will be able to get back all these Bloodghast, and that should do it. Alright, I think we're good. Even if they get a blocker, I don't think it matters here. I mean, it matters, but not drastically. Mill them, why not? Scry, there is a land on top. Yeah, both of those are fine cards to have here. We'll go get Go to our main phase, get all of these knuckleheads. Man, Bloodghast actually really worked out here. And then Ataxis. Man, Bloodghast plus Scavenger's Talent is kind of gross. Sure. Yeah. Same result. All right, we'll take that. Okay, not a lot to do here, so we'll keep this and probably just play Scavenger's Talent here. And then we at least get to play a hasty undead sprinter next turn if there's nothing to kill. Technically that is something to kill, but I think we can just do this if we want. And then pass. Let the opponent spend some amount of resources killing this or not. And then I think we can kill a creature and replay a sprinter maybe as a 3/3. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Alright, that also gets us a token. Love to see that. And then here we can play Bauble. Kill this. Then since a creature died, we get to play this out of the graveyard. It comes down to 3/3 and we get to attack. Alright. Well, and the opponent gives up. Great. Okay, let's keep this. We kind of have all the colors we need. It's just, how does this look getting set up? Whoa, let's not play that. Let's play this. Almost drugged the wrong card to the battlefield. And then opponent did nothing. Alright, then I guess we just play a Scavenging Ooze. Or, why did I say Scavenging Ooze? I've been testing too many decks today. Bloodghast is what we're going to play here, obviously. Well, that's an interesting thing. Doesn't particularly help us here. Oh, well, that's cute. I guess we'll play Braids. We'll attack. Scavenging Ooze? Or I keep saying Scavenging Ooze. I was playing that in the deck earlier today. Bloodghast. I think because in my head, they're kind of from the same era where I played them both a lot. And then I get to play them both in Standard now. Might be why my brain's kind of working on that level. Alright, so we sort of know what the deal is here. Opponent's at 16. What's the best thing we could do? Scavenging Ooze, or Scavenger's Talent. Bloodghast. I mean, it could also Bloodghast Sprinter, Undead Sprinter. Then if they sweep the board, we'd still be able to get stuff back. Or I could just level this, maybe. Maybe that's smarter. What if we just go get that dude back, play this one, level this, and then attack. Sack one of these. Because we're kind of like going to force the issue on them needing to sweep the board, you know? And the next turn, we could just play a second talent and then grow the other talent, level it up, and then go from there. And the opponent's at 11. Now, admittedly, they will be able to keep sacrificing things here. Unless we draw an untapped land, because then we could play the Bauble and kill something. That would be cool. Excellent. Right on time, deck. It's like you heard me. Then we'll play this. We'll play this. So they don't have a thing to sacrifice when the time comes. We will level this one. Had to make sure. And then we're going to attack. we don't even have anything in the yard to get back right now. Like, everything's in play. So, what's the first thing on top? Braids? We will sack this one, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Opponent's at 4. These all go off. We'll just mill the opponent for a bunch. Actually, maybe we mill ourselves once. Oh, it didn't matter. We only had the extra trigger there. All right. Sacrifice 3 to get a dude back. Doesn't do much of anything, other unless we just want to trigger the other things to mill them. But I'm going to decline here. We have a land in hand. So, I mean, I guess I could kill Braids or something here. They could also copy the token. Not that we couldn't get rid of it, but, you know. Nope, they're not even going to do that. So, what's the game plan then here? Well, the game plan did not sound like kill Braids, so I'm a bit confused. But I guess we just see what happens then, right? Play the Sprinter, because I'll still have tons of stuff to sack to the Rotmouth Viper. I'm just like, I don't know what they could have here, is the only thing. I'm just like, you're at 5. Like, you don't have the mana to Lightning Helix. Yeah, that dies, but then you still take 6. Oh, you can crack that. Good call. I totally forgot. Guess I shouldn't have attacked with my Braids. I mean, that going into the graveyard is probably like the best thing to happen for us. Alright, get some food. So, under the circumstances, do we just level Scavenger's Talent and then sack these, actually, so we don't lose anything? Huh. Because we could guarantee damage next turn, basically, right? Because then we could play Disturbing Mirth, sack an enchantment, try to hunt down a land. Trying to decide if it's worth it to just level or not. And then sack those to... Oh, but Braids is exiled. Alright, I'm going to assume they're going to try to wipe out the board. So here's what I'm going to do here. Oh, wait. Let's do this. Let's sack 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm going to go 5, actually, because this lets me sacrifice an enchantment or a creature. I might get rid of one of these. Let's not get rid of this. Let's get rid of some of the food instead. So then I'm only spending 1. And this is just to try to set ourselves up better here. Alright. And then they do whatever they're going to do here. Alright, then we play the Disturbing Mirth. And this should protect us pretty well, I think. Decline. I don't want anything else in play here. We have the land that we need. We're good. So I'm sorry that was kind of a long, complicated turn, but I was trying to think about how to make sure everything was in the graveyard in case they had like a Sunfall. So yeah, we block. If they spend any resources here, we should just be good anyway, I think. I mean, I was gonna say, if you can kill the Viper, you gotta do something. Alright. Oh, and then we got a lot of stuff here, actually. Let's do this. We will play this. just so we can kill it. And it doesn't really matter. So that we can actually get our sprinter out of the yard. Oh, actually, can it... Oh, it has to be a thing an opponent controls? Oh, no. I was not familiar with your game. My bad. Oh, I thought it was any creature. Oh, well, that just wrecked my whole plan. Oh, I messed up, y'all. I messed up bad. Damn, that sucks. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. All right, well, I guess we just level the other one. Because what else we're going to spend mana on here? In the turn. I guess it could always, like, sacrifice that, but... Alright, let's sacrifice 1, 2, 3. Get back a Rotmouth Viper. Get all these triggers. That's so many. But when you're playing against the control decks, you just win how you can win, you know? Got to take it where you can get it. We have milled a lot of their actual sweepers and stuff, so that's been good. They got 14 cards left. I thought I was going to get to sacrifice some other things. Did I not level? Oh, this was not leveled completely. Eesh. Man, I just made 2 mistakes on back-to-back turns. They were both kind of stupid. All right, well, I'll just put a stop during my upkeep. See if we can find a land. All right, didn't matter anyway. Yeah, I mismanaged that. I thought this was already leveled, and then we just go to level 3. And then I was going to get to sacrifice 2 things, because each of these would trigger. So my plan there was going to be get rid of the Disturbing Mirth and the Percussionist, so that gives me a manifested card and another card in hand. Then next turn I could bobble, so that increases the odds that I could get all this stuff into play. But fortunately, ended up not mattering anyway. And we got a win against a pretty tough deck. This is not good. We're going to mulligan. Like need at least a second land, or that's disastrous. So we'll keep this. Let's go... I don't know why, but I'm putting 1 Undead Sprinter back in. And I have no idea if that's good or bad. But let's go here. And then maybe, possibly, we find something to get rid of that enchantment. If not, we'll just maybe go Sprinter? I don't know what we're... Oh, we're not. We're not. We're going to do this. Oh, we're doing Azorius Artifacts. Well, you know what? If we could get some land and get these leveled up, it's possible we could win by milling the opponent out or something. That's a real strategy. Play this dude. And if you're going to counter, that's a good one to counter. Sure. Awesome. Like, not mad at that. Alright, we didn't have to deal with the synthesizer on that turn, which is good. That's funny, because that actually is not super against us, which we like. Alright, so we can only level 1 of these anyway. So let's go ahead and attack first. See if they have something to kill this or not. Actually, I should level this first, because we would have been able to mill either them or ourselves. So yeah, I should have done that pre-combat. Alright, we got a little lucky that they didn't kill that there, honestly. And we'll play this. And then sadly right now we don't have much to get back, so we're kind of just up against it. We got to top deck some stuff. But I assume this is where we're going to see Synthesizer, because they've probably been waiting to get that into play. So if we don't need removal, if we don't draw removal, we need something good here, like a Viper or some such. Maybe, I was going to say maybe even Braids, but not that. Yeah, I mean, I guess we level and attack. It's going to be a tough one, y'all. This is going to be a tough one. I guess at a minimum, I could do this, this, this. And maybe we just try to mill out the opponent. I'll do one on ourselves, because maybe we hit a Viper or something. Yeah, and this just gets the token, because why not? We did not get it. Alright. I was hoping. I mean, plus side, we got a Synthesizer out of their hand. I guess we put the Vengeance on top. Because then we could sacrifice the enchantment. Alright, yeah, that's fine. So we could get rid of the enchantment, kill a thing, trigger these, level the other one. Still don't have anything great in the yard yet. So, opponent is low, but not necessarily low enough just yet. So let's go ahead, target this, sack. You know what? We could sack Hopeless Nightmare, but we can do that anyway. I'd rather get damage in here. Let's mill ourselves, see what we find. Okay, getting a Sprinter in the yard. I wouldn't have minded finding our vampires here. Would have been nice. I should have done that too. I could have got another mill off that. I mean, you get to tap a thing. Alright, so if we sack stuff, we'll get to mill things, but what do we get back? Just an undead Sprinter? Probably just want to get a Clockwork Percussionist. Golly, this is tough. An opponent has a lot of cards left still, right? 44. Yeah, we're not even close to milling them. Sorry, opponent. I got to figure out if we just hold on to these. Ah, dang it. I don't know what to do. I guess we're going to go for it. Because we're going to be pretty far behind here, so let's just do this. We'll get in a Percussionist, and we'll just hope. Mill ourselves once, mill ourselves twice. Alright, and the rest will go here. Alright. Man, nothing. Nothing. I mean, alright, there's a Bloodghast, but how do I get the Bloodghast? And I guess we just play it. It'll have haste. Do we want the other land? Probably not. Alright. I mean, I assume they have a 3-mana thing here, so they get to tap one, they get to make another Golem. And we just gotta figure something out. Man, we have hit nothing so far. Yeah, I think this is where it gets rough. Though, we could potentially still mill the opponent out. So I'm not going to be too upset here just yet. They're 35 cards. It's gonna be a long road, don't get me wrong, but possible. Alright, so if I attack for one, they would give us a card right now. Which could be useful. Oh, no, because this has to die, and because it has the finality counter on it, it's just going to get exiled. So we won't even get a card, actually. Yeah, that's no good. I didn't think about that when I put it into play. Yeah, that's bad. Alright, well, I can't level that, so let's go ahead and do our business then. Let's sack this. Sack their Power Stone, I guess, and a food. Get back a Hex Mage. Go ahead and mill ourselves once just on the off chance we could hit something, the rest going at the opponent. Put this on you, since when you die, that doesn't matter anyway. Alright, we got rid of another synthesizer. What is it, 25 cards? I mean, you know, we might be able to make something out of this. Oh, we didn't sack till the end of turn. Alright. Okay. That's probably going to put one of the enchantments on top, I bet. Yep, that makes sense. It's what I would do. Alright, so now I want to land on top to at least get a Bloodghast back. Ooh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. I mean, we still just block, because what else are we going to do, right? And it's not worth cracking the food, because we kind of need that for other things right now. So we put that in play. Go ahead and level this up again. Go ahead, no attacks in the turn. Sack this, this, this. Get back, I guess, a Spiteful Hexmage again. And we'll just try to mill the opponent. I don't know what else we're going to do here. This is just kind of the situation we're in. They're at 18 cards. I don't know how we possibly get there, but we just have to hope for the best. If they have any number of spells, too, it could be bad with the Gear Hulk. We could just get wrecked here. Alright, everything's coming in. I think I'm just going to block here, because that's what we got. Sure, get some extra damage in. Like, yeah, might as well. I don't know if we have a realistic out here, unfortunately. Opponent with 17 cards. We would need multiple blockers here. Yeah, don't know how we would possibly get there. Yeah, not like that we won't. I think that is the beginning of the end. All right. Well, we finally got a loss. It was a long time coming, and we drew pretty poorly there. So, opponent earned it. Okay, this isn't bad. Nesting bots. You know, the interesting thing about nesting bot is I actually kind of want to just make them exile it. But let's see what else they do. So let's start with this, just in case. We'll check it out. No attacks. This is probably like Boros tokens or something, and if so, then I don't know if blocking is good or bad here. I'm going to assume no. Oh, weird. Did not expect that to be the card. Oh, well, they had another nesting bot anyway. So that plan kind of got blown up a little bit. If we do this, we'll make a food after we sacrifice our dude and get access to a card for next turn. Or, yeah, I think that's what we do. Since we don't really know where this is going just yet. Sacrifice that or an enchantment. This lets us sacrifice a creature or a planeswalker. So let's do that. Sacrifice a creature. We'll target this. See what this... Hopefully it's just a land. That's what we really want here. Okay, it was a land. So that's fine. That gives us some options. Ooh, we're definitely going to exile that thing. That's a much bigger problem. Okay, so... Oh, no. Wait. I can sacrifice an enchantment. So what if we play this, play this, play this. And then we sacrifice, target that, get rid of this. It's like, this is a lot of steps here to try to put us in a winnable position. I think with us having one eaten alive left, I don't... Well, actually, we'll get it in our hand anyway, so yeah. So this sets up pretty well for next turn, actually. Because we get to play Hex Mage, remove the enchantment, get us 2 cards. Yeah, I'm not mad at that, actually. And then we have a blocker if necessary. Oh, no, we can't! Because we don't have the multiple color mana anymore. Gosh dang it. Totally forgot. Sometimes Mirix gets in the way. Alright. Okay, cool. Survived that. That felt like we had to take a lot of moving parts to get ahead there. Turns out this was probably actually one of those like raise the pass decks. But one of the things we did is because we exiled all their stuff, they actually, even if they drew a raise the pass, it doesn't do anything. So I wasn't even thinking about the fact of all these cards exile things. But turns out there's a deck in the format those are very good against. So something to keep in mind. Not excited that we have so many damage lands. But possibly being able to go Mage, Viper could be a thing. We'll see. We'll start with Mage number 1. Actually, if this goes right, if we go Mage, and we draw a land, then we'd only have to get rid of 1 Mage and all the curses. So that could be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know what the likelihood of that is. But I'm not mad. Oh, actually, crap. I actually needed those separate. Oops. This is actually one time I don't want to put them on the same dude. So I kind of messed up there. I actually wanted them to be different that time. Normally, you'd want to put them all on one so you have 3 2s. But in this case, since I'm holding a Viper and actually picked up a second one, obviously it would have been better there. But I still would like an untapped land here. I think would be nice. That feels suspicious. I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to commit to Viper here. Like, something's going on where if you didn't play something, you had to have kept removal, right? And with us both on 2 lands, I'd rather take a chance at being able to just draw our way out of this a little bit. And that's a reasonable thing to sacrifice to Viper as well. Alright, no lands. That's tough. But, you know, we'll see what we could do. Something's got to die here, though, right? If I take 7, I'm definitely going to be amazed. Yeah, there's the removal. That's why it wasn't worth playing the Viper. Sometimes you just know things. This is a match where our hasty stuff's going to be pretty good, too. Because they're likely playing more controlling type things. Let's go... I'm going to try to be a little careful here. Maybe too careful. Oh, okay. They don't have any instants here. That's awesome. So then we could possibly set up a double Viper situation. But I also don't know if we need to. This might just be game. My opponent's at 8. I mean, I guess they... Well, I don't know. I was thinking you play like Liliana. Even if you got a land and played another Overlord, then we attack for 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's B. Oh, no. Actually, B7. So they'd be at 1. Man, it's funny how just not having a land ended up being a real problem here. Lissa, you are annoying. So what are our options here? We didn't get a land. We could... Damn, I don't know what to do here with the opponent. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just thinking about what we want to do with Viper. Like, I'd sack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and get a Viper. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, and we could still... I guess if I'm going to do that, I might as well do this first. And then have the food to sacrifice to the second Viper. Oh, no, but I have to get rid of another thing now. Oh, I wasn't counting that 1 mana. That sucks. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I going to get rid of this scavenging talent, or scavenger talent I just played? Probably. Alright. I mean, we still get the food. Ooh, a disturbing mirth, but that just goes face down. That doesn't do anything. Would have liked the land, but well. Sprinter? I mean, I get actually Hopeless Nightmare is probably better here. Ugh, these are not great, but all right. Oh, why did I draw this? Oh, it's the leftover one from Clockwork Percussionist. Got it. So if we can get a land on top, that's actually not bad. That could work out. I forgot we were going to get to draw that. Or exile it, or whatever. So here's an interesting thing. The opponent kind of has to keep a card to remove Viper next turn. So that's part of their turns already committed. And then if we were to play the other Nightmare, opponent would go to 6 at a minimum, block 1, kill something. We might be able to kill them with a Viper. Depends on what we draw. I mean, for all we know, they could sweep the board or something here too. Wait, are they just pass? I mean, they started to rope down. All right. I mean, okay. Y'all let me know how you feel about this game. These are the type of games that, like, this gets included in the video because a lot of stuff actually happened. And we did a lot from 2 mana, so there's some stuff you could learn there, I guess. But, like, when it has that unsatisfying feeling at the end, you know, the opponent just conceded and didn't draw what they needed to or whatever. How do y'all feel about that? Because it's tough. It's tough trying to decide, like, what's worth it, what's not in those scenarios to show in the videos. All right, y'all, I gotta say, like, this worked, and it was a lot of fun. And it was cool getting to see Bloodghast actually have a purpose. This feels like the exact deck you wanted in. We ended up winning more games with the Scavenger's talent than I anticipated. Being able to exile stuff from the opponent's yard actually is pretty big right now. And having some late game stuff is pretty good. If there were a change, maybe in the final list I might find room for a second Braids, potentially. I don't know what else. I feel like it needs kind of like one more hitter, so maybe that would do it. But otherwise, yeah, the deck mostly did what we wanted it to do. I don't have many complaints. So if you're wanting to play Rakdos Sacrifice, I think this could be right up your alley and fill the gap. And you don't need that many new cards to make the change. Really only 4 rares, and I think the Bobble's either common or uncommon. And otherwise, you already have all the parts from playing it previously. So this is actually a pretty simple upgrade. And again, we'll have the deck list available over on Moxfield. And if you want to help us out, please remember, check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure. If you're going to buy any magic cards or supplies or whatever, check them out. DRAGN is the code. It'll save you 5%. And hopefully, we can get an editor and bring more content to you. But yeah, that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.